Have you ever felt something special with someone, but neither of you has said it out loud? Sometimes love doesn't speak in words. It whispers through tiny actions, a pause before goodbye, a smile that only appears for one person, and a connection that feels too real to ignore. In this video, we will uncover 7 secret signs that you both hide your love, but already show it every day. These are lesser-known psychological signals that reveal a bond deeper than friendship and stronger than silence. And the best part, sign number 7 is the one most people realize only when it's almost too late. So make sure you watch until the end. Welcome to Psychology Zone, where feelings make sense and reality becomes clearer. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the truth your heart needs to hear. Let's begin. Sign 1. You both pause before saying goodbye. Have you ever reached the end of a conversation, but something in your heart didn't want to stop? You both say okay, but the goodbye never comes. There's a small silence, a quiet moment where neither of you moves. You wait. They wait, both pretending you're thinking, but actually hoping the other will continue. You look at the last message again, trying to find an excuse to reply. Should I say something else? Will they think I'm weird? You retype your goodbye, delete it, then type a different one, just to keep the connection alive. Even after saying goodnight, you still don't put your phone down. You stare at the screen, wishing a notification would pop up so the moment doesn't end. That tiny pause before goodbye? It's love, quietly holding on. Sign 2. You sense their mood without asking. Have you ever just looked at someone and instantly knew something was bothering them? No clues, no explanations, just a feeling, straight from the heart. Before we go deeper into this sign, think about this. Why is it that you notice their silence, even when the entire world doesn't? One message from them, and you can tell if they're happy or pretending. Their "I'm fine" never fools you, because their emotions speak louder than their words. You know when they're tired by the way they type slower. You feel their sadness, even through a simple emoji. If they disappear for a few hours, your heart starts asking questions your mind can't explain. You worry differently about them, not because you have to, but because something inside you cares too much. You read the change in their voice, like a language only you two share. A soft sigh, a different tone, and you know their day has not been okay. That deep understanding doesn't happen with everyone. It happens when your hearts are already connected. When their mood becomes your mood, love is quietly revealing itself. Sign 3. You treat each other differently than everyone else. Have you ever noticed how your behavior changes? When a certain person enters the room, your voice becomes softer, your smile becomes real, and suddenly you care more about how you appear. Before we explore this sign deeper, just think, why do you act differently only with one person? Not forced, not fake. It just happens on its own. You listen to them more carefully. You give them patience you don't give to others. Their jokes feel funnier. Their presence feels lighter. You try not to show it, but your heart exposes you every time. You fix your hair a little, stand straighter, and speak more gently, as if your soul wants to impress them. When they talk, you give them your full attention. Like their words matter more than the rest of the world. You protect their feelings, even in small things, because hurting them would hurt you too. Your energy shifts from normal to something warm and nervous at the same time. You don't treat everyone this way, only the one your heart secretly chooses. Sign 4. You both create tiny excuses to talk. Have you ever texted someone something simple, not because it mattered, but because you just wanted to feel close to them again? Before we dive deeper into this sign, ask yourself one thing. Why do you suddenly care whether they ate, slept, or reached home safely? You both act like the message is casual. Did you eat? What are you doing? Did you watch that video I sent? But deep down, the real meaning is, I miss hearing from you. I want you in my day. You could go hours without speaking, but something feels incomplete. So you send a random emoji, or they reply to a story, just to restart the conversation. You celebrate tiny moments, just to keep the chat alive. Like, you saw that meme? That song reminded me of you. Small excuses, big feelings. Even if the talk ends, you wait for another chance to start again. You pretend you're not waiting for a message, but your heart checks the phone before your eyes do. These small questions may look simple, but they are love wearing a disguise. When two hearts want to stay connected, they always find a reason. Sign 5. You share inside jokes. No one understands. Have you ever laughed at something with one person and everyone else around looked confused? Before we explore this sign more, think about how rare it is to have a connection where laughter needs no explanation. It starts with a small moment, a funny mistake, a silly comment, or a shared memory, and suddenly it becomes a private joke. Only the two of you understand. One keyword, one emoji, one look, and both of you burst into laughter without saying a single sentence. It feels like you created a tiny world where only your hearts have access. You notice the same weird things. You react to the same little details. Your humor matches perfectly, like puzzle pieces made for each other. Others try to understand, but they can't, because the joke is not just a joke. It's a bond. You both enjoy those moments quietly because it feels special. When only the two of you get it, that secret language, those hidden smiles, they show a closeness deeper than friendship. When someone becomes your favorite person to laugh with, your heart has already let them in. Sign 6 of their presence brings you peace without trying. Have you ever felt calm around someone, even when life was loud and stressful? Before we uncover this sign fully, ask yourself why your heart relaxes. Only with that one person. You don't have to act perfect. You don't have to impress them. You can just be yourself, and that is more than enough. Their presence feels like a break from everything that hurts your mind. You talk, or sometimes you don't, and yet the silence never feels awkward. Even sitting next to them, without saying a word, gives you a kind of peace you can't explain. Your breathing becomes slower, your worries feel lighter, and suddenly the world stops rushing. You notice your heart smiles first, before your lips do. They don't solve your problems, yet their presence makes everything feel easier. You care how they see you, but you never fear they'll judge you. And when they leave, the room doesn't feel the same anymore, because some people don't bring excitement, they bring comfort. And comfort is one of the quietest forms of love. Sign 7. You already trust them with parts of yourself. Have you ever shared something with someone and felt completely safe, even though you barely admitted it to anyone else? Before we explore this sign more, think about why some people can hear your deepest thoughts without judgment. Your fears, your doubts, your most hidden insecurities suddenly feel lighter because someone is listening. It starts small, a story you wouldn't usually tell, a confession you thought you'd keep secret, or a worry that seems too heavy to share. Yet with them it feels natural. You speak freely because their heart seems ready to hold yours. You laugh at your mistakes together, cry when it hurts, and smile when hope appears. It's not about testing loyalty or proving trust. It just happens. Your heart knows this person is safe. You notice that even your random thoughts become part of your shared world. They remember things you've said casually, like it's important to them, even if you thought it wasn't. You tell them your dreams, your what-ifs, your plans for the future, and you don't feel embarrassed. It's a quiet kind of love, the kind that opens doors before words can even reach them. You already trust them, because your soul recognizes that they are on your side, even without promises. And when that trust exists, you know the love is already there, just waiting to be acknowledged. Love doesn't always start with a confession. Sometimes it begins quietly, in the little ways you care, in the moments that speak louder than words. Have you noticed any of these signs with someone special? Maybe it's happening right under your nose. If this video opened your eyes, share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. Don't forget to hit like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to Psychology Zone for more fascinating insights into the human heart and mind. Your next discovery about love might be just a click away.